Do not skip this. Heaven has been whispering your name. For hours, your angels have been trying to reach you. And now, finally, you are here. This message has found you because it was meant for you. It carries the light you've been praying for in the darkness. It carries the truth your heart has felt but your mind could not see. I am Archangel Michael, the protector of truth, the guardian of divine justice. And I have been sent to bring peace to your spirit tonight, because something is unfolding in silence, a storm that has been brewing in secret places, a truth that has been hidden behind smiles, excuses, and unanswered messages. Heaven saw your tears, heaven heard your heart crying in confusion, and heaven has decided you will not live in deception any longer. You, my beloved one, are chosen for revelation. Chosen to rise, chosen to be free. Comment God is with me if you trust His plan for your life. You have been wondering why the person you love, the one your soul feels tied to, has been distant. You've replayed every conversation in your mind. You've asked yourself, what did I do wrong? You've searched your heart, your memories, your prayers, but no answer seemed to bring peace. You kept feeling that something wasn't right, that something deeper was hiding beneath their silence. And you were right. The one you love has been avoiding you intentionally. Not because your love wasn't real, not because you weren't enough, but because they are holding a dark secret, a secret that chains their soul in guilt and fear. Heaven has seen it. I have watched them wrestle with it. Their actions have been influenced by something they cannot control. Something that began when temptation whispered in their ear and the light in their heart dimmed. They were offered something they believed would help them. Money, favor, security. But it came with a price, a spiritual price. And now they carry the weight of that secret, a secret that involves betrayal against your love. Type Amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. I know your heart trembles hearing this. I know it feels like the air has been stolen from your chest. But my beloved, do not be afraid. This is not a message of pain. It is a message of awakening. You are not meant to suffer from this truth. You are meant to be set free by it. You see, they didn't just drift away from you. They were pulled away, influenced by energies that did not want you two together. There are people and forces who did not want this love to grow in pure, did not want this love to grow in pure, and pure. And they found a weakness in the one you love. They offered them a way to feel powerful, a way to gain control, but the offer was not holy. It came from darkness disguised as opportunity, and the person you love accepted something they should not have. They were paid, not just with money, but with guilt, with chains, with silence. They were paid to participate in something connected to your energy, something sacred that belongs to you. A part of your life, your blessing, or your connection that they tried to take part in for gain. Heaven is not revealing this to shame them, but to free you from confusion, because you have been holding on, thinking their distance is your fault. It is not. It never was. Your heart has been pure. You loved with honesty. You gave with faith. And because of that, heaven has stepped in to protect you. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. You may have noticed strange signs lately. Sudden dreams, seeing their name everywhere, feeling their energy, then sudden sadness washing over you. That is not coincidence. It is your soul reacting to their spiritual conflict. They still think of you, but every time they try to come close, guilt pulls them away. Every time they want to speak truth, fear covers their mouth. And so they avoid you. They avoid your messages, your eyes, your love, because they cannot face the mirror of their own actions. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. But hear me carefully, beloved soul. This is not where your story ends. This is where your healing begins. The angels have surrounded you. Your name has been spoken in heaven. and God Himself is preparing to turn this betrayal into blessing. The pain you feel now will soon transform into divine protection. The love you thought was lost will lead you toward something far greater, something sacred and unbreakable. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. God is not exposing this to destroy your hope. Heaven is revealing this because you deserve truth. You deserve peace. You deserve to know that the distance was never rejection. It was divine protection. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. You were loved too much by heaven to be trapped in deception. There are things you don't yet see, spiritual battles fought behind the veil. Prayers you cried in the middle of the night were heard by angels. Every tear became a sword in my hand. Every moment. You thought you were alone. You were surrounded by light. The darkness that tried to twist this love could not win because you belong to the light, because your heart carries divine purpose, and that purpose will not be stolen by lies or greed. The one you loved made a choice under pressure. They thought what they were doing would help them. They didn't realize it would hurt you. Now, they live with that weight, hiding, avoiding, trembling. But you are meant to rise as elevating. But you are meant to rise as a fordages rise of vice of the being. But you are meant to rise of other day. The light shall rise, while the love were meant to rise as. You are meant to heal, to be free from every chain their actions placed on your spirit. Listen closely. Heaven is not angry with them, but they are being given a final chance to face truth. And you, beloved one, are being given a chance to reclaim your peace. You are being guided to release what was done in darkness and walk back into the light. I know the nights have been long. I know you've whispered, why did they leave me? Why did they change? I know how it feels to give everything to someone who suddenly turns away. But hear this, they didn't leave you because you were not enough. They left you because your light exposed their shadow. They could not stay near purity while holding deception. Your soul was too bright. Your love was too sincere, and it made their secret burn in shame. So they ran. They avoided you not to hurt you, but to escape their own guilt. But that ends now. Heaven says, no more confusion, no more waiting in silence, no more blaming yourself for what was never your fault. This is your turning point. You are being lifted out of the fog. You are being restored to clarity. And your angels are rejoicing because you have chosen light over illusion. The person you love will soon face what they've hidden. Truth cannot stay buried forever. When light shines, shadows scatter. And I, Archangel Michael, am standing at your side with my sword of truth. Every lie spoken against you will fall apart. Every manipulation will be revealed. And your peace will return stronger than before. Heaven is watching. The angels are speaking your name. They are saying, she has suffered enough. He has cried enough. And the light of divine justice is now being poured upon your situation. Breathe now, beloved. Feel the warmth in your chest. That's your angelic team surrounding you. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved beyond measure. The time has come to rest in truth. You do not have to chase explanations anymore. You do not have to wait for apologies that may never come. Your healing begins now, because heaven has already written your victory. Breathe with me, beloved soul. Slowly, gently. Let your heart loosen its grip on the questions that have haunted you, because heaven is about to reveal what your spirit already sensed. You are safe now. You are in the presence of light. The person you love, they once promised honesty. They once looked into your eyes and said, I'll never hurt you. And yet their actions began to twist in silence. You felt the energy change before the words did. You felt the distance before they ever said goodbye. That wasn't your imagination. That was your spirit detecting dishonor. They didn't vanish by accident. They withdrew because truth became too heavy to carry near you. Someone, a voice, a person, a shadow, offered them something. An exchange that seemed harmless at first, something that stroked their ego, their fear, or their hunger for approval. It came wrapped in flattery, but underneath was manipulation. They were paid to cooperate in something that involved your trust. Maybe to share information. Maybe to play with your emotions. Maybe to be near someone they shouldn't have been near. Heaven isn't revealing the details to wound you, only to release you from confusion. Because confusion is where darkness hides, and light cannot heal what remains hidden. They took what was offered, a sum, a favor, a promise of comfort, and the moment they said yes, a shadow entered their spirit. They became bound by shame, unable to look at you without seeing their own betrayal reflected in your eyes. So they avoided you. They avoided your love because it reminded them of who they were before they sold a piece of their integrity. You have asked, do they even think about me? Yes, they do. More than you know. But every thought of you brings a tremor of regret. They replay the moment they chose wrongly. They wish they could undo it, but pride and fear hold them hostage. They think silence will spare you, yet silence only deepens the wound. Beloved, this is not for you to fix. This is not your cross to carry. Their redemption is between them and God. Your task is to protect your peace, to rise higher, not sink lower. To remember that your worth was never tied to their weakness. I, Michael, have seen the spiritual ledger. Nothing escapes heaven's sight. Every deceit, every manipulation, every whisper spoken in darkness, all recorded, all known. But mercy still stands at the gate, even for them, because heaven's justice is not vengeance, it is restoration, and restoration begins with truth. That is why this message has reached you. Truth has come knocking. It is asking to be let in. You are not being called to revenge. You are being called to release. Because when you release, you create room for miracles. And heaven has one prepared for you. Soon, very soon, the one who avoided you will attempt to return. You'll notice small signs first. A message drafted but unsent. A dream where they call your name. A strange coincidence that brings their energy near again. This is not random. It is their soul tugging toward confession. Do not fear it, but do not rush to rescue them either. Let truth do its own work. Let time expose what words could hide. When they speak again, and they will, you will feel two energies at once, guilt and love. Guilt for what they did, love for what they lost. Listen, but stay anchored in light, because compassion must never become captivity. You can forgive without returning to chains. You can bless without reopening a wound. The heavens are shifting in your favor. What was meant to break you will become your badge of wisdom. Every tear you cried has been gathered like crystal in golden bowls before the throne. Your pain is not wasted. Your heartbreak has become holy ground. From this very moment, angels are building a new path, one that leads to peace so complete, you will look back and thank the darkness for teaching you how to value light. You keep asking, why did God allow this? And heaven answers gently, because you prayed for truth. And truth always shakes before it settles, because you asked for a love that's real. And what's real cannot bloom in deceit, because you were meant to become strong, not bitter, pure, not broken. You are being prepared for something larger, something sacred, someone honest, a partnership aligned with heaven's purpose, not human schemes. That's why this exposure had to happen. Heaven clears the stage before bringing the next act of your destiny. The betrayal was not punishment, it was preparation. Now, feel my wings around you. Golden light wrapping your shoulders. Breathe again. Let the tension in your chest melt. That warmth is the presence of healing. You are not alone in this. All of heaven is standing guard around your heart. Every angel assigned to your life is watching over you right now. We are whispering peace into your spirit. We are restoring what sorrow tried to steal. Forgive yourself for loving deeply. Love is not your mistake. Deceit was never your destiny. You were created to love fiercely, purely, fearlessly. And you will love again, but next time the love will meet you in honesty, not hide from you in shadows. The person who avoided you is learning the cost of betrayal. Heaven does not shame. Heaven teaches. And when their lesson is complete, they will remember the purity they left behind you. You will already be walking in new peace by then. You will see their name and feel compassion instead of pain. That's how you will know healing has finished its work. Right now, rest. Lay down the questions. Let your mind stop racing. Whisper this softly: I release what no longer serves my peace. I forgive so I can be free. I trust heaven to reveal what's meant for me. Say it again until your heartbeat slows. Heaven hears you. Heaven records every word. And I, Michael, will defend that prayer with my sword of light. This chapter of avoidance, of silence, of hidden deals, it is closing. You will not chase ghosts anymore. You will not doubt your worth because of someone's choices. The new season arriving is one of clarity, truth, self-love blessed by heaven, and soon divine companionship, a soul who will honor you the way heaven intended. Do not fear the truth you now know. Truth is never your enemy. Truth is light, and light will never harm you. The person who hid from you may still hide a while longer. Let them. You, beloved, will walk openly in grace. Your path is blessed. Your future is radiant. Your heart is protected by angels. Heaven whispers again, you are not abandoned. You are being refined. You are being prepared for joy that won't disappear. Hold on to that. Keep walking in trust, even when the night feels long, because dawn is already on its way. Breathe, beloved. You are safe here. The worst of the storm has passed. Heaven has seen the depth of your pain, and now heaven sends waves of peace to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the quiet. That stillness you sense right now, that's not emptiness. That's divine protection wrapping around you like a warm blanket. You are not forgotten. You are being healed. I know the weight you've been carrying, the way you've smiled for others while your soul wept inside, the way you've whispered their name into the darkness, hoping heaven would bring them back, the way you've tried to understand why someone you loved so purely could hurt you so deeply. But listen to me, precious soul, you did not fail. You did not love wrong. You simply gave your heart to someone who didn't know how to hold it. Do not blame yourself for believing in love. Love is holy. Love is the language of heaven. It is never foolish to love. Even when it ends in pain, love teaches. Love refines. Love draws you closer to your Creator. Every tear that fell from your eyes was seen. Every cry that shook your body in the middle of the night was recorded in heaven's book. You were never alone, not for a single moment. When you felt like collapsing, angels stood beside your bed and whispered strength into your chest. When you said, I can't do this anymore, heaven said, yes, you can, because I am with you. Beloved, pain is a sacred teacher. It doesn't come to destroy you, it comes to reveal you. The version of you that will rise from this heartbreak will not be the same one that fell in love. You are being reborn through this. Every broken piece of your heart is being gathered by angels right now, and God is shaping them into something even stronger. A heart that can love again, but with wisdom. A heart that can give again, but with discernment. A heart that still believes in miracles, because miracles are already surrounding you. You are being prepared for peace. You are being prepared for a connection built on truth. You are being prepared to meet someone who will love your soul the way heaven intended, without deception, without fear, without conditions. But before that blessing can arrive, this healing must complete its work. So, let's begin. Right now, I ask you to take a deep breath. Inhale peace. Exhale pain. Inhale forgiveness. Exhale anger. Inhale hope. Exhale the memory of betrayal. Let it go. Every breath you take invites heaven to fill the empty spaces inside you. You've spent so long trying to be strong. Now, heaven says, rest. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to understand every reason why they did what they did. You don't need closure from them, because heaven is giving you divine closure. And divine closure is better than human apology. The person you love is living with their own battle now. They are haunted by what they chose. You don't have to carry their guilt. You don't have to hold space for their secret. Release it into my hands. I, Archangel Michael, will handle what is too heavy for you. You are safe to rest. You are safe to breathe again. You are safe to begin again. Listen closely. There is a new energy moving toward you. It feels soft, peaceful, and gentle, like sunlight after rain. This is the energy of renewal. It's heaven's way of telling you the old chapter is closing and the new one has already begun. You are not waiting for your healing. You are already inside it. The angels have been cleansing your environment. That's why certain people have fallen away. That's why you've been feeling detached from old things, old memories, and even old dreams. It's not rejection. It's redirection. Heaven removes what cannot stay before it blesses you with what must come. Your energy has been under spiritual maintenance. That's why you've been feeling tired or quiet lately. Your heart needed to reset. And now, it's happening. Slowly. Silently. Powerfully. Your vibration is rising again. Your light is returning. Your joy, the real kind, is being restored. You may not see it yet, but heaven is already aligning divine opportunities for you. Doors that were shut are unlocking. People who are meant for you are being positioned to cross your path. Your spirit team is orchestrating meetings, conversations, and divine timing beyond your awareness. You only need to stay open. Stay faithful. Stay gentle with yourself. I know there are days you still miss them. That's okay. You are human, and heaven honors your emotions. You can miss them and still move on. You can wish them peace and still choose yourself. You can forgive and still close the door. That is maturity. That is spiritual strength. That is divine self-respect. Forgiveness does not mean returning to pain. Forgiveness means freeing your spirit from chains that no longer belong to you. You deserve that freedom. You deserve to smile again without heaviness. You deserve to wake up and not feel their ghost beside you. You deserve peace, and peace is on its way. Right now, angels are touching your heart. You might feel warmth in your chest or tears rising in your eyes. Let them fall. That's healing. That's your soul releasing years of energy it no longer needs to carry. You are cleansing from the inside out. Your spirit is being washed in divine light. Say this softly in your heart. I release what is not mine. I forgive those who hurt me, and I bless them from afar. I choose peace. I choose light. I choose myself. These words are keys. Each one unlocks another part of your heart that pain tried to lock away. Beloved soul, you have no idea how proud heaven is of you. You have endured storms that others would not have survived. You have walked through fire and still kept your faith. You have been betrayed, but you did not become bitter. You have been abandoned, but you did not give up on love. And that is why heaven is rewarding you now. The person who avoided you will have to face what they did, not because you wish it, but because divine law requires balance. They will come to see the damage of their choices, but by the time they do, you will already be walking in freedom. You will not need their explanation to move on. Your heart will already have healed. Your spirit will already have risen. You will soon see why heaven separated you from them. Because where you are going, deceit cannot enter. You are stepping into a new level of peace, purpose, and divine love. A love that won't make you doubt your worth. A love that won't vanish when things get difficult. A love that is sacred, steady, and blessed by heaven. That love is waiting for you just beyond this season of healing. Be patient with yourself while it unfolds. Healing is not linear. Some days you'll feel peace, some days you'll feel pain. Both are holy. Both are proof that your heart still cares, still beats, still believes. Let yourself be human. Even angels understand tears. Your tears are prayers in liquid form. They reach heaven faster than words. Do not rush the process. Every step is divinely timed. Every emotion is a wave washing away what no longer belongs. You are not behind. You are being aligned. When you feel lonely, speak to heaven. Talk to me. Talk to your angels. We hear you. We respond in ways you may not always recognize through signs, feathers, music, numbers, sudden peace. Every time you feel warmth when you should feel despair, that's us. Every time you find strength when you thought you had none, that's us. We are closer than your own breath. Do not be afraid of what's next. You are not walking into loss. You are walking into restoration. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Everything that was taken will return multiplied, peace, joy, and love reborn in truth. God's hand is upon your life right now. You might not see the path ahead clearly, but the light is coming from within you. You are the path. You are the miracle. You are the answered prayer. You have been chosen to rise from heartbreak into divine purpose, and the world will see your glow and wonder how you survived. You'll smile and say, "Heaven healed me." This healing is sacred. Do not hide it. Let your transformation speak softly to others who are still lost in pain. Your story will comfort someone else's storm. Your scars will become someone else's roadmap to hope. That is how heaven uses the broken, by turning their pain into light. And you, beloved one, are about to shine brighter than ever before. The winds are changing, beloved. Can you feel it? That quiet stirring around you isn't fear anymore. It's the sound of your new beginning approaching. Heaven is rewriting your story. And this time, there will be no betrayal written into your pages. Only peace, only love, only truth. You have walked through the fire, but the fire did not consume you. You walked through heartbreak, but heartbreak did not define you. You were wounded, but now you are rising, glowing with light that can never be dimmed again. This is your rebirth. This is your season of divine renewal. Heaven says, it is done. The pain that once controlled your nights has been lifted. The confusion that once clouded your mind has been cleared. The energy that once surrounded you with doubt has been replaced with divine clarity. You are standing in a new frequency, the vibration of truth. And in this vibration, only light can find you. I, Archangel Michael, have cut the cords that kept your spirit bound to their lies. You are free now. The chains that connected you to their deception have fallen to the ground. You are no longer attached to their energy, no longer tied to their choices. You belong to the light. You belong to peace. You belong to love that is pure and divinely appointed. Heaven is proud of you for letting go. It wasn't easy to release what you once prayed to keep, but your courage to release what hurt you is exactly what activated your breakthrough. The moment you surrendered, angels began to move. They started preparing new blessings for you, blessings too big to carry while holding on to the old. That's why the letting go had to happen first, because what's coming requires empty hands and an open heart. You are stepping into divine justice. Those who wronged you will face the truth, not because you demanded it, but because heaven decreed it. God's timing is never late. When justice comes, it will come quietly, but powerfully. You will not need to say a word. You will simply watch as everything that was hidden is brought to light. you will receive restoration, not just in love, but in peace, confidence, and destiny. The same hands that broke your heart will not be the hands that heal it. God Himself will heal it. He will send you love that feels like home. Love that will honor you, not hide from you. Love that will lift your spirit instead of draining it. You won't have to question it. You'll just know, because your soul will feel safe again. Heaven is preparing someone new for you. A soul who has been through their own refining fire. Someone honest. Someone gentle. Someone gentle. Someone gentle. Someone gentle. Someone gentle. Someone gentle. About is that refining fire. Someone honest. Someone who will meet your depth with devotion. And when they arrive, you will finally understand why this heartbreak had to happen, because it made space for something truly divine. The person who avoided you will eventually face what they've done. They will think of you when they least expect it. They will remember your kindness in their lowest moments. They will wish they had stayed. But by then, you will have already forgiven them and moved on in grace. That is your power. Forgiveness will not weaken you. It will free you completely. Forgive them not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgive them so you can make room for joy again. Forgive them so heaven can fill your hands with new blessings. When you release the pain, you open the gate for miracles. And right now, the gates are wide open. Heaven is saying, I am replacing what you lost. I am giving you double for your tears. The love that left will be nothing compared to the love that's coming. You may not see it yet, but it's already being arranged. You will soon meet someone whose soul feels familiar, peaceful, grounded, pure. Their eyes will feel like home. Their energy will match your healed heart. And you'll thank heaven for the heartbreak that made room for this blessing. But before that day comes, enjoy this in-between season. This is your sacred rest. This is your reset. The time where God builds you quietly behind the scenes. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. You are already enough. You are already chosen. You are already loved, not by man, but by heaven. Every angel around you is celebrating your resilience. They are saying your name with reverence. You survived what was designed to break you. And now you will shine with a glory that cannot be denied. Heaven is turning every pain into power, every tear into testimony, every betrayal into blessing. You may start seeing numbers like 111, 222, 333, or 777. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Each one is heaven's way of saying, you are on the right path. Every feather you find, every song that touches your heart, every dream that feels too vivid to ignore, those are messages, signs of alignment, proof that your angels are near. You are now entering your miracle season. Things will begin to move suddenly. Doors that were once closed will open effortlessly. The job, the opportunity, the home, the relationship, everything that belongs to you will start finding its way back. And this time, it won't slip away. Because this time, it's divinely protected. There will be days soon where you will wake up with no heaviness. You'll notice that the sadness is gone, that the ache in your heart has turned into calm. That's not numbness, that's healing. That's peace taking root. That's heaven doing exactly what it promised.